Hey guys, it's Tom. Welcome to another episode of TOMKAT TV. Before we begin, just take care of this. Alrighty. Today I'm going to give you guys a TOMKAT 2020 update, and I'm also going to answer some questions from some people on Instagram. So, first update of 2020, these glasses. These are from Warby Parker. The model is the Sadie, and these are in Cherry Blossom Fade. A lot of my glasses are from Warby Parker. You should check them out. Second update of 2020. I live in New Jersey now. This is pretty cool. So I'd been in New York for almost 14 years and I just couldn't do it anymore. Basically for like the past 10 years I've been saying that I'm going to leave New York. And it just took a long time. But I'm in New Jersey, not too far outside of the city now, and it's pretty cool. It's a lot more space and it's much less stressful. Third update, number C. Third, I'm making some more cloudy petals. Here's a piece of it. And I'm no longer doing the laser etched enclosure. So this thing with the lasering on here, I can't do it. It's too expensive and it makes turnaround much longer. So I'm now getting my enclosures printed. It's going to look the same, it just won't physically feel the same. That might have sounded weird. Update number 4, I'm making the super daydreamer, the regular daydreamer, and the muffs again. So if you've been interested or wondering if those will be back, they'll be back. So this batch of cloudies, I have them going pretty good right now. I'm waiting on a couple of things from China. Those cool light up knobs that I have, I'm waiting on a batch of those. And because of the virus thing, turnaround has been a little slower with them, but that's okay. Other than that, I think I'll crank those out for like mid to late April. So right when people probably get their tax return back, you can just spend it on a cloudy. Yeah, that's a good idea. Now, on to some of your questions. Question number 1, this is from Jack. Fucking dryer, man. Seriously? When we die, do we get to meet up with our cats who have passed before us? Absolutely. Let's see here. David, I think that's your name, says, you going to be making any rat style fuzzes? Or would the cats keep catching them before you could release? That's a good one. I think the answer is yes, the cats would catch them before release. And also my friend Grant at Big Ear Pedals, he makes a great rat style fuzz called the Woodcutter. So I'd probably buy his instead of trying to make one myself. Someone said, do you like cats? Duh. Come on. Elliot says, would you like to run updates today or try again tomorrow? Remind me tomorrow. Bradford said, do you plan on making other useful dip trace related videos? Maybe. Maybe I'll show off my secret of how you make really cool board shapes. Or maybe I'll just do a basic tutorial of how to make a guitar pedal using dip trace. Maybe. What's his name? John says, favorite ways to patch cloudy. Let's see. I like taking something like this Buddha machine. And I like running that into something like the Hologram Infinite Jets, and then run that into something like the Cooper Effects Outward. I only have version 1. I don't have version 2. I'm really psyched to get version 2 though. And then running that into cloudy. And then after cloudy, I'll stick like a line 6 DL4 or some other kind of looping thing. And yeah, just mess around with that. Dave says, can I get more videos explaining the cloudy setting? Also, are presets coming? So I'll answer this in 2 parts. Part A is yes, you can get more videos explaining cloudy settings and stuff. I should probably be finishing those now instead of doing this video. But yes, there will be lots more videos of cloudy coming soon. And then the second part, are presets coming? Yeah, they're still coming. It's taken me a little bit longer than, no, it's taken a lot longer than I was hoping to develop that part of the software. But maybe by the summer I'll have something rough working in that area. I've been trying to get some help from some of my other nerdy tech friends. So maybe I can get a bunch of them on board to help me out. So yes, presets are still coming. As far as other cloudy updates go, over the past year I was working on adding a pitch CV input. However, I ran into this issue where the pitch CV would work, but if nothing was plugged in, the 12 o'clock noon position of the pitch knob was off on its like affecting the pitch. So I'd have to turn it down or up to kind of zero it out. And then I tried for a really long time to figure out like why it was happening. And then I think that's why in Mutables clouds, why the pitch knob didn't have like an actual home 12 o'clock setting like my knobs do, because I think there's weird tolerances with resistance from pot to pot. But in the end, I figured it was just not really like perfect enough for me to make it like an actual thing. Maybe if anyone out there knows why I was affecting the pitch that way, they can help me out and make it work. Or if you're okay with the pitch being off, maybe I'll make it a permanent feature. I don't know. What do you think? Okay, another update on Cloudy. The last batch of Cloudies I made, as well as all the future batches, have this little dip switchy here next to the input jack. And what that does is it lets you select whether or not that input jack is stereo or mono. If you use a TRS adapter and you set it to stereo, you'll have stereo input. And if you do have stereo going in and out, the left channel will be bypassed by a relay, so for true bypass, and then the right channel is bypassed with software. You can do cool things. In the resonator mode, you can like always have that right channel kind of droning in the background, since it won't bypass in resonator mode on the right channel. Maybe that's a little bit too like confusing. I'll have to make a video on that and just show that off. But yeah, so now all the Cloudies have a choice of stereo input, which is great. So basically for 2020, I plan on cranking out as many Cloudies as I can, and some other of my pedals as well. Maybe not as much as Cloudy, but I think that about does it. So thanks for watching, guys, and if you have any more questions, leave them in the comments for the next video.